Hey, you guys. So, if you're African, you hear this all the time. And before I start, welcome to my channel. Thank you for being here. And yeah. So, yeah, like I just said, if you're African, then you hear this all the freaking time. Oh my god, you're African? I didn't know. You don't look like it. You're African? You don't have an accent. You're African? Oh my gosh, you don't even act like it. So is there like a lookbook or a some type of I don't know how to be an African book that I somehow missed? I mean I know I don't read books or anything, but I mean if there is, then can somebody like send it to me or something? Because I really need to learn to be African because apparently I've been doing it the wrong way. Like someone would come to me like, oh my gosh, such and such just told me you were African. Like how come you don't look like it? I'm like, yeah, I don't know. Same thing would happen again, but you don't have an accent. Yes, I do, or at least people tell me I do. There's like an accent somewhere. Like when I say hooray and when I say hooray, there's like a different pronunciation, which I guess means the accent part. So yeah, if you listen carefully, I do have an accent. Of course, I can hear it myself, but I'm pretty sure I have an accent because a million people already told me I got an accent, even though I never hear it, which is really annoying. Um, what else was I saying? Okay, I said look and sound. Oh, and they said I don't act African. Like, what do African people act like? I have no idea. Like, are we like crazy? Are we quiet? Are we like shy? I don't know what we are. Seriously, people keep saying, "Oh my gosh, you don't look it, you don't sound it, you don't act it." It's like have you ever been to Africa? Like all the countries in Africa, including Madagascar. Like have you ever been there? Yes, I know Madagascar is an island. Have you ever been there? Oh, you haven't. So you haven't been to Africa, but you're an expert on how Africans look, act, and sound. Oh, you're not. Well, I could have sworn you were by the way you're sitting here judging me. Unfortunately, though, it's not only American people who say that to me. Okay, so I went to this place, right? It was in downtown, and there was this conference thing against all this nonsense that's happening in Mauritania. Basically, just racism against black people that's happening over there, and whatever. So I'm wearing African clothes. I'm just standing there listening. They're speaking in my language, right? So I'm like listening, and I'm talking to somebody else in my language, and this guy called me. I looked back, I looked back at him, and he's like, this person was just saying, or that older guy that I've never met in my life. This guy was just saying you don't, like he didn't know you were African because you don't look like it. I'm like, the French toast? So what? Am I like supposed to put on jeans for you to realize I'm African? Like I'm wearing African clothes, right? I have a hair tie and everything. Exactly what the hell am I supposed to do to look African? Like, cause I'm really getting frustrated. As you can probably tell by the sound, but I'm not really frustrated. Anyway, you guys probably think I'm crazy. I am for a little bit. My doctor said so. But anyways, there is no look to African, right? Somalians, Ethiopians, Eritreans, South Africans, everybody on the west side, including my people, and everybody on the northern side. It's like if you okay, that brings me to this. If you say you well, actually let me check how far I am. I can't even tell. I think that says 4 minutes. I can't see. This flash is blinding me. But if somebody was like to come at me like, or come at me, well, yeah. If somebody was to come at me like, you don't look African, then I would be forced to grab everyone from everywhere in Africa. Like take okay, if if you're one of those people who say, oh my gosh, you didn't look African. If you're like if a Moroccan or Algerian, Libyan, Tunisian, whatever, or an Egyptian person came up to you and I'm like standing there with the people, like would you think they don't look African? Because we are all African, we just don't look alike. Yeah, mind blown, right? Exactly. So yeah, do not really just take us all and put us in a little box and expect us all to be the same, because we're not. Yes, some African people are crazy, some are really nice, some are just what the French. But it's life. Show me a country or a continent. Probably Australia is a continent, an island in a country, which is so awesome. But what the hell, that has nothing to do with this video. Show me a person from anywhere in this world, or show me a continent or whatever from anywhere in this world, like it doesn't even matter, where everyone looks the same and sounds the same. You will never find that. So stop categorizing all Africans and just putting them in this little box and thinking we're all the same, because we're not. Just like your neighbor might be crazy, they're American, you're American, they might be crazy. Your other neighbor might be some type of snitch or whatever. I don't know what people do. It's the same that goes all around the world. So quit with that. That reminded me, I have to make a video about how people say all these ridiculous shit dips about Africa. Like how we don't have towers or, downtown and things like that. I think that will be the next video. Oh, we'll see. I don't know what this thing is with the head, so ignore it. So yeah, I'm gonna just wrap that up. I can't do the Zoom thing, so I'm gonna just say what I have to say. Shout out to Superwoman, I love her. What was I gonna say? Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and until next video, stay awesome, my people. Seriously though, stay awesome. Bye.